Hello, and I hope you're doing well. On this video, we're gonna take a look at these Powerboost boots from Sharper Image. And these are air compression leg recovery boots. And we're gonna unbox them, see how they work, and final thoughts. I'm an active person, so whenever I go for a long run, bike, swim, hike, and I want to recover, I usually go to a recovery place where they have these kind of boots. Of course, those are perhaps commercial. These are for personal use. So if you are an active person, or perhaps you stand all day and you want to recover your legs or your feet, these boots might help you recover faster. And they do have targeted air compression, 5 intensity levels, 5 compression modes. They have a portable design and it has intuitive controls. And so you know, it does fit inseams 25 inches and up. And on the other side, this is what it looks like. Basically the same thing, and this is how you're gonna use them on the floor, somewhere where you can extend your legs, and then you plug them in and you can go ahead and choose what's best for you and recover faster. So let's unbox it first. Right here on the right hand, you have a QR code, so you can go into the Sharper Image YouTube channel. I don't think they have a video for the Power Boots, but feel free to search around. Here are the boots. They don't take a lot of space and they're very light in weight. Then you have this, which is the motor, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. And then lastly, you have this box where it has some instructions. You also have this, and then lastly, the power cord. You have this. So here is the set out of its box and out of the bags. So you have this that connects to both boots, one side, the other. And then this goes into the motor, and then you just plug this in to the wall. To use, it's pretty simple and straightforward. You can use one boot or both boots, plug this into the control unit, and then do not wear shoes. It does say that it's recommended to wear socks. Then you're gonna sit, extend your legs, put the boot on or boots, and then you can go ahead and turn the unit on. So you have the power button right here, and then you have these other buttons. This is the timer. It gives you 10 or 20 minutes. Then you have the mode button right here, and it has the 5 different cycles that it goes through. So you have pulse, gradual, sequence, zones, and manual. And then on the right, you have the compression. And then you have the up and down buttons. And then you have the middle button as well. I was reading the instructions, and the reason for this plug is if you are wearing one boot, then you can put this on one side. Or if you're wearing the other side, then you can plug this on the other side. So therefore, it doesn't send any air out to the one that you're not using. And if you are using both, then you can put this away just like it is right now. So let's see what it looks like. So here is the control unit. Here's a power cord, so let me plug this in. And before I do that, we're gonna plug this in here. And there is only one way to plug it in. And you can see how it gets plugged in. It's like this, it clicks right in, and to unplug it you have to push this down and then pull the plug out. And then the boots, I couldn't find the R or the L to know which side is which, but I saw in the picture that the logo go outside, so I'm wearing this one on the left, this one on the right, and then you have these two that connect into this. There's also only one way to put them, and which is this way. So here they are, both of them plugged in. This is plugged into the control unit, and now let's plug it in. I do like that it has a long cord, and I'm not far from the outlet anyway, but just in case it is, then I don't have to get an extension cord to plug this in. So now you have them zipped closed all the way up, and this is what they look like when it's off. So now let's turn it on, press and hold, and it gives you a 10 minutes from the beginning. I wanted to make the video more than anything because I wanted to know how loud this is, and it's not as loud as I thought. I thought it was gonna be like an air compressor, which is very loud, but I'm a few inches from the microphone and it's not loud. And if I'm listening to my headphones, then more than likely I will not hear this. Now they're all filled with air, and it feels pretty good. It feels very nice. And you get to choose the compression if you want pressure to be minimum all the way to the maximum. Now that it's filled with air, it stopped. And right now it's at pulse. So it let the air out. I can feel the air coming out. And it's gonna fill it right up. So it's gonna do that throughout the 10 minutes. Now let's switch it around to Gradual. So what Gradual does, it starts here and then it starts going up, and I felt it on my feet already. Now I feel it in my calves. I think it's up here already. Now I feel it much further. It goes all the way up. Depending on your height, then it might be shorter or longer. It reached all the way up now. And it's probably gonna do the same thing again. I can feel the air coming out. Another choice is the sequence. So it's gonna be here. It's pretty cool that you have a visual. The air is leaving and then the Air is coming back in. So now it's gonna do this. So let's change it to zones. So now you can choose your zone. And you could also do manual. On this one you can't choose where it does it. Only on the zones and the manual you can choose. So we can leave it as pulse right now, and you could also intensify the pressure or leave it as is for now. So if you are starting to do this, perhaps you want to do at the lowest pressure. Once you get comfortable with it, then perhaps you can go ahead and put the pressure higher. So like I said earlier, if you are an active person, or perhaps you're standing all day, or perhaps you just want to relax your legs and your feet, it's a really good idea to have one of these. Just so you know, you're not supposed to be sitting down or try to get up while wearing these. It is used just like I'm doing now, sitting on the floor, sitting on the sofa, sitting on your bed with your legs extended. In the instructions it says to spot clean the boots and air dry them. Do not put them on your dryer. I like the way it works. It works just like the ones that I usually use when I'm done with a long run. And now I can do this at home instead of waiting for someone in line to be done with the boots. And I could do this when I get home while I'm either reading, listening to music, probably watching TV. So I really like the Powerboost boots by Sharper Image. I like the way they work. I do like the air compression on my legs to recover faster. And if you haven't tried it before, try it once, either at home with these Sharper Image Powerboost boots, or perhaps at a recovery place so you can feel the difference after you have a session. I also like that you can hang them, or perhaps you can fold them and put them away. They don't take a lot of space, and I think I'll probably use the same box so I can just leave them there when I'm not using them. I also like that the buttons are easy to use, and it didn't take me long enough to understand how it functions, so it's user friendly. So faster recovery, the faster you get to go out there and enjoy the day. So if you have sore or tight muscles, this is perhaps a good idea for you. And I like that you can do one leg or the other, or perhaps both at the same time. I also like that you can put this away and it doesn't take a lot of space. And afterwards, you'll feel much better. And also remember that the recovery is part of the training. So the better you recover, the better you are at the sport that you're doing. To put them away, all you have to do is unplug them from here, press and pull, and you can do that on both sides. And once you do that, the air will come out easier. And I like that you can either hang them. This is a hook that goes to the other side. You can put them together, and then you can just go ahead and hang them or fold them and put them away. Same thing with the motor. Press and pull, and then finally unplug it, and then put everything away. I hope this video helps you in any way. Thank you for watching and enjoy.